Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this super cute and tiny cloud stitch. I hope you can see it here in the camera. It's a 1 row repeat and those are the little clouds. It's so much fun to crochet, a great pattern for beginners since it's a 1 row repeat. And what I also love about this pattern, that if you want to use it for a baby blanket, the front and the back side looks exactly the same. It's also a great pattern for a scarf, for a headband, for whatever you would like to crochet. And now I will show you what you need and how to crochet this beautiful stitch. Today I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and today I'm using Paint Box Yarns Simply Aran. I really love working with this yarn. It's so soft. And this one is 100% acrylic yarn and a recommended hook size for 5mm, but I'm using a size bigger so it makes the whole stitch a little bit more fluffy, and I really like this. Of course you can use any yarn you would like, but I would prefer a hook size bigger than the yarn you're using. And now let's get started. Start with a slip knot and we will crochet chains. For this little cloud stitch we will need a multiple of 3 plus 1. So all you have to do is crochet your chains in a multiple of 3. I'm going to crochet 21 stitches, and then once you reached the desired length you need for your project in a multiple of 3, you will add 1 more. So all I'm going to do is crochet in a multiple of 3, and once I'm reached the length I want for my project, I will add 1 more. So I will crochet a total of 22 stitches. And I will see you back in just a moment. I just finished my chain and now we will start our first row. We will need the second stitch from the hook. The loop on the hook does not count as a stitch, so you will count 1 and 2. We will yarn over, insert our hook into the second stitch, grab the yarn, pull up and work a half double crochet. So you will grab the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over into the same stitch. We will work 1 more half double crochet. So grab the yarn, pull up, grab the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. Now we will skip the next stitch and into the stitch after this. So you will skip this stitch and into the one right next to it you will insert and work a single crochet. Into the stitch right next to the single crochet you will work 2 half double crochets. So again, 1 half double, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch and work the second half double crochet. And this is our repeat. You will skip the next stitch and into the stitch right next to it you will work a single crochet, and right next to the single crochet you will work 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2, and this is our repeat. Skip the next stitch, into the stitch right next to it you will work a single crochet, and into the next stitch you will work 2 half double crochets. So keep repeating this all the way along and I will see you back at the end of this row. I'm here at the end of my row and I have 2 stitches left. Here I work my 2 half double crochets, so you will skip the next stitch and into the very last one you will work 1 single crochet. So just 1 single crochet, and this is how our first row looks like. On the opposite side you can see it better. And now let's get started with row 2. We will start with a chain 1 and turn your work around, and now in this very first stitch, so right here, you will yarn over and work 2 half double crochets into the very first stitch. So 1 half double crochet, yarn over, and into the same stitch 1 more half double crochet. Now you will skip the next stitch. Into the stitch right next to it, you will work a single crochet, and into the next stitch you will work 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2. Skip the next stitch. Into the stitch next to it, you will work a single crochet, and into the next stitch 2 half double crochets, both in the same stitch. And again, skip the next stitch. Into the stitch right next to it, you will work a single crochet, and in the next stitch 2 half double crochets. Just keep repeating this all the way along, and I will see you back at the end of this row. I just reached the end of my row. I just finished the 2 half double crochets, and we have 2 stitches left. So we will skip the next stitch, and into the very last one right here is our border stitch. So always make sure you have those 2 loops on the hook, and you will work a single crochet in the last stitch. And this row is our repeat. So all we have to do now is chain 1, turn the work around, and start over. So into the very first stitch right here, you will work 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2. Skip the next stitch. Into the stitch right next to it, you will work a single crochet, and into the next stitch 2 half double crochets. Skip the next stitch. Into the stitch right next to it, you'll work a single crochet, yarn over, go into the next stitch, and work 2 half double crochets. And this is all you have to do. You will repeat this over and over again until you reach the desired height you need for your project. I will crochet a couple more rows, and I will show you how the stitches looks like. And it's so easy and so much fun to crochet. It's a great pattern for a baby blanket, for a headband, or pillow cover. This is totally up to you, and it works up really fast. I will finish this row with you just to show you, and we are almost to the end again. You will always have 2 stitches left. So here are my 2 half double crochets. We will skip the next one, and into the last stitch right here, make sure you have always the 2 loops, work 1 single crochet. And this is how you will get a nice and clean edge. And now chain 1, turn your work around, and repeat. I will crochet a couple more rows, and I will see you back in just a little bit. I repeated this one row over and over again, and now you can see the stitches even better. You can see those tiny clouds right here, and it's such a cute pattern. And like you see, it works up really fast. What I also like that the back side looks identical. So it's a great pattern for a baby blanket, and I really like it. And once you are done with your desired height, all you have to do is finish your row with a single crochet, chain 1, pull tight, and now all you have to do is cut the yarn, grab your hook, pull through, and pull tight. And now it's all nice and secure, and now all we have to do is sew in our ends. To sew in your ends, you will need your yarn needle. You will pull the yarn through, and now we can sew in our end. So all I'm going to do is just go through some stitches right here. Don't pull it too tight. Pull through, and now I will go to the opposite side through some stitches, pull through, turn my work around, and again, always important to go to the opposite side so it's not going to open up on you. So just like this, I will do this 2 or 3 times to make sure it's all nice and secure. And now we can cut the yarn. Once you are done sewing in all your ends, we are done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this beautiful little cloud stitch. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.